guys, welcome to today's video. I hope you're all doing well. My name is Annie and today we have so many new releases to check out, and we will be kicking things off with Sikrtnomber's highly anticipated comeback with Fire Saturday. They started, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, releasing teasers for all the members for this new comeback, and with it they actually announced that two new members would be joining the group, and that Denise still is on hiatus due to health reasons, I think. We don't have a lot of information, or perhaps I just didn't find it. We just know that she won't be participating in this comeback. And so the two new members are Chu, I hope I am pronouncing it correctly, her name, and she is Korean. She's the maknae. She doesn't have position yet in the group because it's like it just came out today. And then the other member is called Minji, and some people say that she's a main vocalist, so we don't know. She's Korean as well, so there's a lot of things about them already on their profiles, so I don't know if she is already super famous, and the same goes for Chu, and I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Zu, I don't know. I'm so sorry about the bad pronunciation, but that's besides the point. So I am really excited to check it all out, because since I discovered Sikrtnomber last year, I have been a big fan of theirs. I do really enjoy their music and how freaking talented all the members are. And I must say, I am a big fan. No, I was going to say of Denise vocals, but then I would keep thinking about all the members: Dita, Sodam, Genie, and like I'm mentioning all the members. Leah as well, who is extremely underrated. But that it is all to say that I am a big fan of that, so I really am excited for this one. And so now, without further ado, let's jump right into it. Oh, I actually forgot, before we jump into it, they actually released another song with it called Dangerous in Love, which I will be checking out after I check out the MV for Fire Saturday. So now I can say it. Without further ado, let's jump right into it and check it all out. I really like their intro, very simplistic. Ooh, we have disco vibes from the outfits. Hey, English subs, I think. Oh, she looks so cute. I love their outfits so far. I need to put this louder. Wow. Her rap is much more like aggressive in this one. Woo! She's rapping as well. Wow. Ooh, nice build up. Ooh. I guess why they decided to write her as a main vocalist, perhaps? Ooh. It's so disco. It really gives off the 80s like trends and a bit of like the early 2000s. The new members are really cool as well. I really like Sodams and did this part there. It's a really fun track. I'm so invested in it. It would sound really good for the chorus. I really like Genie's rap for this one. It feels so much more like I said before, aggressive in a way that it feels much more like powerful because it is, I believe, a bit deeper than it was in their early releases. It gives off that feeling that it is much more like powerful and strong, and I freaking love that about it. So, as to be expected from a Sikrtnomber release, I did enjoy it quite a lot. It has this 80s feel and a little bit of like Y2K, like early 2000s, in terms of the fashion and the styling. When it comes to the song in itself, we still have those elements, but mainly the 80s feel with all the synths and everything, and especially talking about Fire Saturday and like all the Friday Night Fever type of feeling and concept that they are going with. And so we have here a release that suits all the members so freaking much. And one thing that I really enjoy about Sikrtnomber songs, and this one is no exception to that, is that they really still focus on the vocals, and it's not just like choreo and like dance break and like all of that. They still have like powerful vocals, and the two new members sound really good as well, and they mix really well together, and it feels like it's not like, oh, okay, we have two new members that stick too much. Like when you watch the entire performance, or in this case just the MV, they really blend in together, whilst at the same time when they are performing you're like, oh okay, you are the new vocalist, like Minzy, she sounded really good for the chorus, with Dita having to not belt, I don't know, can you call it belting, having those notes or high notes for the chorus. Of course, it's very unfortunate that Denise was not part of it. It would be really cool to have her and to have Sikrtnomber all complete together. But still, I think that when you see the entire release, if you're new to the group, you will never think, oh okay, there are like two members that seem to be a little bit new to that. Not at all. Perhaps it's more noticeable when it comes to live performances. I don't know. Have to check it out. But so far so good. And their sound, their voices sound really well together as well. So overall, I did really enjoy it. It's one of those perfect, like fun, uplifting songs with powerful vocals. The production sounded a little bit different compared to the production on the other song, especially the blending with the vocals and the backing track. So I don't know if they changed who they work with, but still sounded good. I'm really happy to see them together and coming together very strong, and like their vocals, the rap was really nice, and how Leah, Sodam and Dita were able to have like all those singing slash rapping parts, then two new members being able to sing as well super well together, and Genie's rap is so freaking cool. so freaking cool. So now we will be checking out Dangerous in Love. Okay, completely different vibe so far compared to Fire Saturday. Ooh, nice intro. It has a darker Ooh, nice there. Dark feeling ambiance. Ooh, has a brighter tone there. One thing that I really love about Secret Numbers members is that they all have a very distinct color and tone to their voices, and the way they produce the songs, they never take that away from them. They never blend it too much or sort of put too many effects in it that you lose those very unique characteristics that they have. So that it's so cool. And sometimes it can feel a little bit disjointed when you are used to having vocals being so produced and so blended together that you lose like the individuality or even just the characteristics of all the members. That I do really enjoy with Secret Number. Ooh. Now we have more of that 80s feel. That crescendo felt a little bit weird. Ooh. I love the fact that the song and their voices are much lower. It's not like the high pitch type of song. Feels weird, that crescendo. Ooh, nice bridge. Ooh, I think it's Minzy. I love that. I love that part. I love this part. The synth. That crescendo still feels weird. Wow. Whoa. Okay, so now that we've listened to it, I will go and check out the lyrics and I will be right back. And we are back. So I actually ended up listening to the song once more, checking out the lyrics. And so it is all about this love relationship that it's not yet started. It has not yet started, but they want it to begin, and so they feel like they're dangerously falling in love with this person, and they just want them to come here and be theirs. And I love that aspect of it. Is very confident, and it feels overall a very chill song. It is much more like the energy is much more like toned down compared to Fire Saturday. So it's a nice balance for a singles album to have like two sides. It's not a ballad, so it's not like they have the completely extremes of one another in one singles album, but it's still nice to have two sides of it here. I do really enjoy this one, and I love the approach to it because it's much more like on the chill side. You still have beautiful notes, especially when you have, I think it is Minzy singing and Jeannie rapping at the same time. I always love when they do that during songs. It adds like the dramatic side to it, and the more like um, intense tense side. It just builds tension in the song, and then you have the chorus, and it's like the releasing of the tension in like the climax of the track, let's say, which it's always very enjoyable. And so I feel like with this song we had the opportunity to see and actually hear a little bit more of the two new members' voices, and they all have their very unique color to their voices and their tone. And especially I think like Dita and Genie definitely have the more distinctive colors and tones. The same goes for Denise. And so here to have like to be able to recognize right away when you have like the two new members singing, it's really cool. And I think it's not something that happens a whole lot, at the very least to me, with some other groups that all of a sudden add like two new members. You sometimes don't really know if or who is singing directly, because like they tend to lose a little bit what makes them unique, what makes their voices unique. And especially this song is much lower than some other K-pop songs by girl groups. So I enjoy that because it really gives them the freedom to be very like their own, I was going to say persona, but doing their own thing and having their own color to their voices and not having it blend in so much. I love when in group songs they come together for the chorus and they blend and it becomes like for example Red Velvet has that. They have very distinctive voices, so you can clearly tell apart one member to the other when they're singing their parts. But when they come together for the chorus, it becomes like Red Velvet singing together, which is beautiful. And I love it that here we have a little bit the same thing except for the chorus part, but you recognize their voices right away, and I love that. And they don't have to be like super like skillful or belting or be like, okay, you are the main vocalist or something like that, to tell them apart from one another, and that I enjoy a whole lot. So both songs have the more Friday Saturday, like I said, the 80s feel, and it was a trend that was really popular all throughout this year, but mainly the end of last year and the beginning of 2021. Now it has died down a little bit, but it's cool that they had the possibility, the opportunity to release their own take on it as well. And it sounds good. It sounds good. They are so freaking talented, and I will continue to support them no matter what. And I cannot wait to see if Denise will be able to come and join them for the promotions and sing together as well. But since she did not participate for the recordings, perhaps not. And so I cannot wait to see her joining the group afterwards for a future release or something like that. I hope she is doing well, and I hope that she will continue with the group if that is something that she really wants to do. And so yeah guys, so overall all of my thoughts on the two songs. Thank you so much for watching the video until this point. If you made it so far, thank you a whole lot. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to tell me in the comments down below, what did you think about both songs? Which song is your favorite, if you have one? From all of the songs that Sikrtnomber has released, which one is your favorite? Tell me every single thing in the comments down below. And yeah guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it, I hope you enjoy it, and I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye!